Okay, let's call to order the Port of Siuslaw Commission meeting for Wednesday, May 19th at 7:03 PM. We have all commissioners present except Commissioner Buckwald. Is that correct?
Correct.
Correct.
No public comment, no one in the audience?
No.
I would like to make one small change to the agenda, if that's agreeable. I would like to just add a discussion topic. Is that agreeable?
No problem, I agree.
Okay. Approval of the minutes by consent. Any disconsent?
No modifications.
Hearing none, they were approved by consent. Kelly, is there anything you need to touch on about the financials? Which would be the next item.
No, the checks printed in March were $110,579.03. Occupancy for the campground was the same as last year at 45%. Mortgage was down 1% at 38%. And we've had our outer circle row has been closed off for a while, so it's pretty good that we're actually staying the same for the campground.
Okay, that's good information. Is that why we looked a little slow in there over the weekend?
Yeah, we 23 sites that we still don't have open.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll touch
It
on
didn't
that.
really hurt us over the weekend.
No.
Any other questions by the commissioners for Kelly or Dave?
No.
Hearing none, we'll move on to resolution 5-19-21, adopting the budget, making appropriations and levying taxes. Has everybody had a chance to read the resolution?
This is Commissioner Meyer, I would move that we adopt resolution 4-21-21, amending the adopted 3-17-21 resolution.
It's actually resolution 5-9, it's resolution 5-19-21, Bill.
This is the budget resolution.
Yeah, you just had your numbers off a little bit, Bill.
Okay, I am looking at, then I stand corrected. I was reading it off the agenda that was sent, but maybe there was a modified one. Okay, I stand.
Page 4.
That would be the motion as amended.
Second,
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion before we take a vote?
I have a question. It says motion as amended. What's amending?
the resolution number, Bill, the first resolution number Bill read wasn't quite the right one, and so it's.
Okay, but we're not amending anything on
No,
this.
no.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure of.
Oh, okay.
He just corrected his wording.
Yeah.
Okay, motion's made and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
It passes unanimously. We now have a budget for the upcoming year.
Awesome.
We also need to,
And
Kelly,
what was the tax?
Kelly, question, do we have to have a motion to approve the taxing, I mean,
Yes.
yes,
part? Eh,
yes.
Do I hear a motion to approve the tax base?
I so move.
Second,
Motion's made and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, say aye.
aye.
How do we do? We get it, Craig?
We're good.
Okay, you approve?
A point, a clarification, Terry.
Yes.
Kelly, do we need to, on our resolution for taxing, do we need to, have language in there that we are taxing at our full allowed, tax base?
It should be.
All right, okay, then I would like to amend my motion with the consent of the second, that we set the tax rate at the maximum allowable tax rate for the tax year 2021, 2022.
I think that the amount is set by the resolution that you just made.
Okay, if it is, then I
Yeah.
will not.
Yeah, because it's set by the
Right,
budget.
correct, Rob?
Yeah, I mean, the tax rate is set by what we adopt as the budget.
Yeah.
All right, then I will withdraw my request to modify. The motion stands as presented.
Okay, motion withdrawn, understood. I had a point of, the next point on the agenda, I just wanted to bring up a talking point and get started. We need an interpretive center to explain to the people what the Port of Site use law really is. We could have a signboard out on First Street. I'd like to see about putting one over at the Blowing Whales City Park. You know, say, hey,
Do I
this
need to
is
sign
the
this?
Port of Site use law that you're looking at. We encompass
Do I
this
sign
many
the line?
acres, here's our boundaries.
That first-
Just tell people what we're about. Any thoughts? I lose everybody?
I'm all in on that, Terry.
I think
Agreed.
it's part of our community education. We have people coming down to Port of Site use law that live in Junction City, and they don't realize you're paying taxes on this facility. This is what we offer.
No, you're absolutely
I
right.
think you're right, Terry.
You know, I don't know if we put it in the advertising budget or just a simple kiosk, a simple signboard.
Well, there's a lot to a kiosk in terms of, you know, we almost need to kind of spend a little time in talking to, I hate to say a consultant or somebody, but somebody who is accustomed to putting together kiosks that could help us identify the finer points that we want to bring out and identify in a kiosk. I don't think any one of us could sit down and, well, I don't know, I don't feel I could sit down and, you know, whip out a kiosk and what would be in it. I think we're gonna have to spend a little time figuring it out.
I agree. I mean, it's nothing we're gonna throw up overnight, just draw a picture of our boundaries, say, here, this is the Port of Site use law. You know, we need a little history on there.
I think that'd be awesome.
You know, we could, and I'm sure the city would work with us and allow us to put it a couple places around town. You know, in the waterfront district area.
Well, and you know, down on the boardwalk would be a wonderful place for something like that, really. That would fit right in.
That would be where the flagship would go.
Yeah.
And then we could have another one maybe put over at the park or.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, let's work on it. I think it's a goal, Terry.
We can
Let's,
definitely start discussing it, Terry. I think it's a great idea.
I mean, if you have someone on your staff that, and Rob's right, I think we need to find the right person in advertising that can help assemble this for us.
I
It'd
mean,
probably be an advertiser of some sort.
it depends on what you want to put on it. If we were to do some kind of map showing our boundaries, the history of the port or something like that, you know, I don't know how large we would make it, but it could be something simpler. We could go extravagant with it.
yeah.
Put businesses from the district in it in some way. I don't know. I think it's a great idea though, Terry.
Bill, do you think there's any FURA money that would possibly go to something like that?
I don't know, I would have to, it's possible, you know, we do, fascia restoration and we do various tasks related to businesses along 101 where we improve their look and feel, so, yeah, let me explore that. No commitment, but let me explore.
Well, I just wanted to get the ball rolling, that's all I had. I think we need to have something there because people walking down the boardwalk don't have any idea where that stuff even comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or that the port is almost the size of the state of Rhode Island.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's bigger than Switzerland.
1,100 square miles, that's a lot of area, people do not realize that.
Yes. Anyway, that's all I had. I'm gonna turn this loose to any other commissioners or the manager for reports.
We've pretty much completed our outer circle project, Terry. We're just basically putting the final touches on it right now. We've tried to bring in some more topsoil and level the sites pretty good at this time. We're waiting for a little bit of grass to start growing. We're hoping to open them back up maybe early next week. So, I mean, they turned out really nice. We're gonna start the landscaping project, Bill, hopefully next week, on the poultry sites, so we've got material coming
Well,
for
keep an
that.
eye on it, I'm looking out there right now, yeah, I need some, okay.
What color rhododendrons do you want, Bill?
Pretty ones.
Oh, jeez.
Right
Did
there.
did you have any luck with, wetland delineation?
No, I didn't receive any emails. I think we had a problem there, but I haven't received anything on that yet. It's not that it didn't get sent to me, but
I actually found Terry, back in 2013, for the Port of Siuslaw had contracted with an outfit out of Klamath Falls called Zach Engineering. And I was a subcontractor, and I did the survey of the bulkhead, the one that's failing, and tied all that down. And I had thought I had emailed it to David when we talked about it about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I just found out he never got it, so I'm gonna make sure he gets that. Plus I have the name of Zach Engineering, and they must have done something with the stuff that I provided. They may have a design for this already that we've already paid for. We just need to get an updated copy of it.
You're talking about the bulkhead.
The bulkhead, yeah, for the repair.
That would be awesome. And maybe they'll do it at that same price, huh?
From 2013?
one other thing, I think the city is still waiting on items to show up for the boardwalk. I'm pretty sure they said next week, things should
Yeah.
start showing up.
I haven't gotten an update, David, on that,
But I know they were waiting,
but if it doesn't show up, they'll blame it on the Suez Canal catastrophe, because everybody else does.
Yep.
That's the project with Sarah and the city, right?
Yes, Terry.
That's correct. Yeah. I think it's on task. I have not heard of any holdup, but we won't know until it arrives and starts going out.
David, would you like to have me look into finding someone to assemble some sort of interpretive center, or?
Well, if you want to, but I think it's something that we can take on and find somebody also.
Okay. I know we're throwing a lot at you right now with the campground improvements, and
Yeah.
you probably have to put Kelly out there on that backhoe spreading rock, so you got more time.
I can do that, I've run one of those before.
I'm sure you could, lady. Without any, I have no doubts that you could do it, so.
Good.
Rob, do you have anything else? Bill?
No.
Craig?
I've got nothing. I got nothing.
Oh, congratulations on everybody's election win.
Yeah.
Craig, I didn't hear a word of that.
Well, here's the way it went. Rob got the most votes. Terry, you and Mike got the same votes. And I got the most undercount. So I was the least attractive candidate out there. I had an undercount of 100 votes. And I'm sure it was because of the city annexation vote out there on,
Making enemies on another front?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
well, you know. But Rob was 10 votes more than anybody else, but you and Mike were exactly the same, and then I was 100 votes less than anybody, because I was the least attractive candidate.
Who won the school districts? Did anybody tell me?
Yeah, Mellenberger and Katie Smith.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Now, you guys, you remember that on the 10th of June at 5 PM, we have an executive session?
is that the
It's a-
people
it's
talking about the development?
It's, no, we're not gonna, it's,
We're in public session, but we don't want to mention anything that's in that executive session.
Send the calendar invite, will you, Kelly?
Okay, I thought I did. Did-
You may have, I don't know. If you did, great.
I can do it again, and we're trying to do it in person, if everybody could do it in
Yeah,
person.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll be there in person. I think it's important that if we get everybody there
so
in person.
June 10th at
5
5 PM.
o'clock.
Yeah, I'll be here.
I'll be there.
Okay,
Okay, real good. Thanks, guys. Congratulations on your election victories. Carry on. At this time, we'll
We will.
meeting.
Thanks, Terry.
bye-bye.
Thank you, Bill, Rob, Craig, Dave, Kelly.
Thank you.
You guys,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Craig.